Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, a Black men's podcast, where various Black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various Black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and tonight we got James.
What up?
And Keith may come on later tonight. We'll see what happens. And maybe we might get Ella Copat on here too.
Yeah, but he'll be back in a minute. He went to the store.
All right, there we go. But before we start, let me let y'all know, as y'all know, we're on various podcast platforms. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. So if you want to listen to this on various different podcast platforms, please check it out there. The links will be down below. We also got a Clips channel. It's just called Fit the Description. Please check that out. And other than that, and one more thing, I forgot to say that. I gotta say this so y'all know. When it pertains to the podcast, to the audio version of the podcast, remember, y'all on the audio version of the podcast are at a delay. So if you want to hear the current episodes, come to OPN on YouTube and you'll get the current episodes. But other than that, yeah, we'll jump right into it.
Oh, that's exactly, yeah, it says 2002. Yeah, that's exactly when that tape came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. When would Chocolate Factory come out? Check that too. Because I remember.
Okay,
Chocolate
yeah, that's like I was 13
Factory.
going. Okay, I was 13 going on 14. What I was.
Are you checking or?
Yes. I'm just G's over here trying to count with his toes.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was 13 going on 14.
That came out in 2003.
The Chocolate Factory.
Yep.
Well, it's not too far off.
Yeah, no,
that's what I remember. Chocolate Factory was just coming out, and
all I remember was being at work and everybody being like, "This Kelly got a sex tape," and I was like, "Well, he was fucking Aaliyah," and man was like, "It's not Aaliyah." I was like, but everybody was buying. Everybody was buying the tape. Nobody was downloading it off LimeWire.
Yeah, everybody was buying that tape. I remember seeing.
Yes.
Lee had the tape.
Any dude.
I remember seeing the case sitting next to his little Quran.
Any bootleg hustler you knew had that tape. Because G doesn't realize that's when all of them come into the barbershop, like, hey, what you need? You need that new barbershop movie? You need that R. Kelly sex tape? You need that
LimeWire was probably out, but everybody wasn't just.
It wasn't.
No, you weren't. We were
using it.
No, I'm saying not everybody was able.
Yeah. He like G's like everybody was, because all of the niggas his age was on that. Yeah. Because I remember the dudes making going on LimeWire and making like music, CDs and like that. Yeah, but nobody was downloading. Everybody was buying that tape. They weren't downloading.
No, you guys were.
Y'all wasn't old enough to even know who R. Kelly was.
Yes, we were, dude. We grew up on R. Kelly.
Get to.
Well, Space Jam, I Believe I Can Fly.
Thank you. You see, right?
Did you say thank you off of one ragged song off of Space Jam?
Space Jam.
That just meant this was still watching little kid cartoons.
Pony was a song.
Pony was not R. Kelly's song.
Was that Genuine?
That was Genuine. You goofy. That's what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it here. R. Kelly made Pony. Go ride it, my plan. That was R. Kelly right there.
Plenty of people younger, even way younger that weren't born, then know that that's Genuine.
No, that's a name. That's his generation thing. He thinks that's R. Kelly.
Next thing you know,
what do you?
Next thing you know,
because I know age ain't nothing but another with Aaliyah song, which I can never listen to that song. Now
that's the whole album's name.
Yeah. I Believe I Can Fly. That was R. Kelly. That's what that was.
Hold on to that one track. knows nothing else. No, that's all this nigga knows. This nigga knows nothing else about it.
We're singing that in church.
I don't give a. Let him keep hanging himself because he done already up like 8 times talking about the pony. Obviously, I know all R. Kelly's pony.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I know all of it. All I'm saying is that he was just my generation. That's all I'm saying.
I remember his group. Remember that Magoo? He was his homeboy.
Magoo was Timberland. Leave me alone.
Man, I swear, bro. This nigga gonna start talking about. Remember, he had a car kit.
He produced Missy Elliott.
You know what I'm saying? His car was kit. Remember that? He used to talk to him.
Oh, he did bump and grind. Okay, he did bump and grind.
This nigga had to Google it.
I couldn't remember.
Oh wow,
He just
did bump and grind.
Yes,
No, I'm saying I got that. No, hold on.
Good night, everybody.
Hold on.
Wow.
No, I got that one confused with Pony. I mean he did bump and grind, not Pony. I just got those two mixed up.
Thank you.
I just got those. I just got those two mixed up. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now know.
There is no that's all to it.
Every time this G says he grew up on, he's just Googling it, okay?
No, I just got
niggas. Fuck
Dude,
that. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot believe anything else G says, nigga. He's got a computer in front of him that tells him this was born in the 20s. He remembers Fats Domino. He grew up with too.
I don't know who that is, but keep going.
You don't know who Fats Domino is.
You're like, wait, hold up. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Oh, I remember that song.
He came out with this.
Oh, he came out with Twitch. No, I'm just nigga, man.
Like I said, I just keep getting bump and grind and Pony.
I do know that.
Okay, fuck that. If you grew up with R. Kelly is the most iconic dude out. So name more than one group. No, he ain't gonna know that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I didn't know he was.
Don't Google it.
No, don't worry about that.
No, I don't know. I didn't know he was part of it.
More than bump and grind.
I believe I can fly. That's one.
Fucking A.
You just said,
trapped in the closet.
Is the one that gave it to him.
Oh yeah, trapped in the closet. That was one.
This nigga said trapped. See, he said trapped in the closet. When that come out, like 2015,
2004, whatever.
Trapped in the closet.
Feeling on your booty.
Maybe like 2000.
I wish. Feeling on your booty. I wish. I don't know what else do I know.
Feeling on you.
Yeah.
Well,
download. That's another one that I know about.
Everybody does understand this nigga is reading it off of Google right now, right?
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. No, these are the ones I remember. I can't remember too many of them.
You don't remember.
Come on, man. Every time, like we gotta have it in front of us now to ever believe another word about what this swears he lived through.
I did live through R. Kelly.
You did not. Most of those songs you just mentioned came out like either before you were born or you were like 3. Oh, man. He grew up with that too. Oh my god, bro! I can't believe this dude.
I know y'all were some bullies when you guys were kids.
Hell no, I'm not no bullies, but I ain't gonna let no sit here and tell this wonderful audience that this nigga grew up on you knew nothing about.
What are you talking about? That shit was played everywhere. Of course I knew about it.
Who do you like better, R. Kelly or Shy?
R. Kelly. I mean R. Kelly, I think he's more talented than Shine. Are you talking about Shine like the one with P. Diddy?
What?
No, I'm thinking no, that's not Shine.
Yeah,
this nigga's thinking about Shine. You mean Master P's?
No. I'm thinking of who?
That's the old
Bad Boy. No. He's like,
wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You said what?
No, I'm thinking about the dude who was signed to Bad Boys with P. Diddy. He said he's yeah, Sean, yeah. Yeah, that was Sean.
Yeah, I said Shy.
Pop Smoke.
I said Shy.
Sorry, the group, right?
Yeah, I said Shy, the group.
Oh, I don't know who they are.
And if
that was them. I didn't even know who they were.
We'll keep giving it to him. This nigga now grew up with him.
I did.
Way to go, LL Cool Pad. Another slide again.
Because I did grow. Just because I don't remember the name doesn't mean I didn't grow up on it.
Do the East Coast run this mother?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Name some of the.
Why would he not know Jagged Edge?
Yeah.
Why the would he not know Jagged Edge?
When Jagged Edge and Shy around the same time?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Jagged Edge came out when I was like in high school or going into high school.
No.
Shy is an R. Kelly age group.
Okay.
You might as well have fucking threw out Mint Condition on this.
Just so you know, I can't remember a lot of these artists, by the way.
You can't remember a lot of these. I mean, I can't either, but I know they songs.
I know. If I hear the song, I know exactly who they are. I
grew up on them though. That's the difference.
No. That was your generation. You grew up with them.
Yes, that's what I keep saying.
No, I grew up no. That's the difference. That's the difference. I grew up on a because
hold on.
Because yeah, this
hold on. Let's hear this line.
Okay. Let's put it like this. It's called Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, them that they're kind of like your age. So how they were, that's like how you guys were. So because you guys were the similar age to those guys, that you didn't really grow up under them. So like you weren't looking up to them. You grew up listening to their music, but that's your time frame. Me, I grew up on their music, meaning that I was a child and I grew up being raised on their music. So that like that's why I look at Kendrick Lamar like he's in my era. So I didn't grow up under Kendrick Lamar. It's just I like his music compared to like a Snoop where I grew up under Snoop because I was raised on his music.
That's the goofiest shit I've ever heard because I grew up on the fucking Isley Brothers, but if they come on, I don't say that was my era. Yeah, I grew up with the Isley Brothers. That's
like my mom's era.
No Sherlock. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, that wasn't yeah. I grew up listening to that music. You know why? Because my parents grew up listening to the Isley Brothers.
But I grew up listening to Isley Brothers too because my mom used to listen to Isley Brothers. But that's not my era. I didn't grow up with them.
Yes, but you also didn't grow up with Dr. Dre or Snoop.
Yes, I did because I was listening to the music and grew up under them when they were in their prime.
You just said you grew up listening to the Isley Brothers. So if you put your
but like I said, that wasn't their era.
Did this nigga just say I grew up listening to Snoop and Dr. Dre, so that's my era?
Because
in the same breath say I grew up listening to the Isley Brothers.
Yeah, but there's a difference between grew up because my mom listened to them, and then me, that's like my music. That's what I grew up with. That's why I grew up.
Yo, stay in your lane. Your music is Katy Perry. Back in the Hanson. What them Hanson dudes? That bop. Yeah, keep in your lane.
Hell no.
Trying to gang bang it.
Like I said, no, you grew up with those guys because that was your age range. So like when you were a teenager, you were a teenager. So you grew like that was like the music. No, we grew up under that.
We grew up high, bro. I really think you're high.
How? Because that's really what it is.
It is impossible. I was not a teenager when Dr. Dre was out.
You weren't?
Well, the fact that you're talking about NWA type, no.
No, I mean, I'm not talking about NWA. NWA was before me.
But Dr. Dre was before you, bro.
No, Dr. Dre was when I was like, Dr. Dre was basically.
Dr. Dre was doing it before you were born.
Yes.
No, NWA was. Dr. Dre, like the Chronic. The Chronic was out after I was born.
This nigga said Dr. Dre's first album was The Chronic, and he's not even going to acknowledge the worldwide record crew, right?
That was before
That was way before you were born.
that was before me, but that's not Dr. Dre by himself.
That's Dr. Dre.
You
doing
Group.
the same damn thing that he's doing
You do.
later on. It's just evolved.
You do understand Dr. Dre is fucking like 60, right?
I think he's 50 something, but yes.
He's 57. He's damn near 60 years old, is what I said.
Okay.
So ain't no way in hell me and him are the same age. We did not grow up together, dog. That nigga was already a rapper when I was a little kid. But like I said, Worldwide Wrecking Crew, Dr. Dre had a name. NWA, Dr. Dre had a name. When the Chronic
but that
came
was
out, everybody knew Dr. Dre already.
and that's when I
watched the NWA movie. You said you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
That movie gives you enough basic information to know that he was doing something way before you were born.
No, he was. I'm not denying that. But that was like I said, that was before me. I grew up when Dr. Dre was by himself doing solo album with the Chronic. So I only knew Dr. Dre. At that time, I didn't know about NWA. I didn't know about Wrecking Crew. The only thing I knew about that era, this is what I grew up with: Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Too Short, E40, Tupac. Who else?
Yeah, those were your classic.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Your classic. What predecessors? Or
Ice Cube, West Side Connection.
You know, but that wasn't your. No.
That was like now. If you want to talk about NWA, Worldwide Record, although that was before me, LL Cool J was technically before me. Run DMC was before me.
Yeah,
like all those guys were before me. I grew up on these other, even though technically I can't say Too Short. Well, Too Short was technically before me because I think he came out in '85. Eazy-E, I was the Easy Does, and I was around for that one. But yeah, like back then I didn't know who NWA was. I didn't know NWA. But Dr. Dre, and that's what I said, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Too Short. Well, Too Short. I'll make you Too Short. E40. Who else was there? There's a lot of guys back then, but those main guys. That the point means like that. That's when kind of like my era kind of started listening to this stuff because I grew up under that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying that's why it's my era because like those are the guys. Those are kind of guys that like my generation looked up to. That's why you get what I'm saying because like my generation looked up to those guys. So that's why I grew up on them. So like it's like I would say more in my era, like what I'm talking about, is like the Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar I didn't look up to. I just enjoy his music, but I don't look up to him because he's my age group.
Bro, I don't look up to any of these. All right, they're just dudes that make music that I like. That's another thing that these millennials, man, be on, man. They be looking up to these like they real superheroes or something. Most of these niggas ain't really gang members.
But that's my point, though. That's why I'm saying that's the difference. You can't say that because you didn't grow up, like you kind of grew up kind of with them, but like that's the difference between you and your generation.
I grew up with them. Niggas was already artists. I just liked the music, but we just weren't that impressionable. We made our own path. You niggas tried to follow in niggas' footsteps.
Exactly. Why do you think my generation? Why do you think I keep saying you Gen Xers pretty much a lot up?
How, nigga? You guys are a bunch of followers. How the fuck did we fuck it up?
Exactly, because you caused it. Like I said, my generation would not be gangsters and gangbanging and killing each other if y'all didn't start that first.
But y'all niggas aren't. You're a bunch of busters.
No, we're not. The fuck we are. Hell no.
Yeah, you guys are.
No.
He's like, the fuck we are. This nigga snapping his fingers.
Get the fuck out of here. Hell no.
Oh my God, G, you awesome, man. You gonna bring up another topic because this shit about to get gay.
No, I am defending my. I'm defending my. Nah, fuck that. If I gotta stand on fuck that, I'm gonna defend my generation from y'all Gen Xers. Y'all Gen Xers have it up.
Defend whatever you want. You got niggas like Soldier Boy.
That's what I'm about to say. You from the era of Soldier Boy.
You know what I'm saying? like you got real gangsters.
To the phone.
Oh my God, this nigga got Soldier Boy over here representing business. The fuck out of here.
Who else? Bow Wow.
Let me.
Was Chingy like? Did you look up to Chingy?
This nigga Jason Derulo. Get the fuck up out of here.
Nah, nigga. Yeah, no. We had Diplomat. For that we had Diplomat. We had Lil Wayne. Plus we had
Diplomats. Cameron and them.
Yep. I was like, we had a bunch.
I guess they had their little run. I guess.
DMX came out in our generation.
We gonna get in on the now.
Wait a minute.
Cool.
He did. That's our generation. He came out.
Wait a minute.
He came out in '99.
Will.
Came out in '99. Even though he had an album before that, but no one knew who the hell he was to the '99 album.
You ain't even paying attention to what the blasphemy this nigga just said.
What did he say? 99 album. You talking about Jay-Z?
No.
Yeah.
He's claiming DMX.
We taking DMX. Hell yeah.
I'm like, I can't more. Can we get another topic? Because this nigga doesn't understand.
Well, that's around 98, 97.
Yeah, 98, 99.
That's I'm just saying, these are the guys who come out when we were
about 11 years old.
Yep, this nigga was killing it though. He was out there banging hard on wax. He doesn't even remember banging on wax.
I actually do. I actually had that album.
You know what? I need to find 5 guys his age and ask them these same questions and watch they go, nah, bro, I don't know none of this shit.
Survey says.
Yep.
I'm down for that. Like I said,
no Googles in front of these.
That's fine. That's fine. We could bring in Keith, we could bring in B, and we gotta find 2 other people. Norris could come in here.
Why is it all his homies that he's already briefed on this Google?
Because of all of
I
my
need I need to find somebody his age. It's fucking 10:30. Why does it feel way later? This nigga
going in and out real quick.
This dude. Okay, well, I guess we ain't hearing from LL Coolpat no more in this episode. This nigga said, I'm going to In and Out. Did you just eat food?
I'm hungry, man. I don't want to eat up the pizza.
Nigga just had pizza, and he's like, I'm going to In and Out. Yeah.
Well, LL Coolpat is out. All right, LL.
One more.
I don't care, bro. I'm just trying to figure out somebody this dude's age we can call, like, and see what the.
Well, but like I said, anything that's underground, yeah, I'll give you that because I was.
None of that was underground.
What?
None of that we've talked about is underground. I don't mind if you fucking tell me straight out. If you say the N-word straight out, I'm cool with it. Don't say it behind my back. Yeah, you say it directly to me. Like let's just get everything out in the open, and we can deal with it accordingly. I don't need you trying to smile in my face and then say them motherfuckers, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you'll be fine as long as they say it straight to your face.
Yeah, I'm good.
So if they call you a ugly lily cat with the ER, you're cool with that.
Okay.
I like how you said okay. Yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, think about it, bro. There's the biggest thing you gotta understand about me is most people, when they hear me on the phone, don't think I'm black.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And I have so many people that when they meet me, they go, man, you don't even talk like a black guy. I'm like, what the fuck does a black guy sound like? They're like, well, you don't have like that hip hop. So I was like, because I'm educated? Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm a black person in America. So if you want to be like, hey, okay. But you know one thing? I have called plenty of white people and they get kind of tripped out by it.
What? Yeah, I never seen that.
Yeah, because you never went up to a country white person and be like, man, I'm tired of your. Like they'll be like, what the fuck did you just call me? Like they get really offended by it. The thing is, like over the years, everybody, because again, yeah, they use the word can describe black people back in the day, but the word doesn't transcends race. It just means ignorance. Anybody can technically be it. So if you're gonna try to sit there and say that to me, I mean, I don't really care. That just means I know where you stand. Like if you're gonna try to say it to me derogatory, that means I know where me and you stand, and I should just understand that right off the bat, so then I can deal with it accordingly. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna get all up in arms and people go, "Oh, your ancestors." Yeah, I mean that suck. Don't get me wrong, but there's not been one person that tried to sit there and hit me and tell me to go pick some cotton. So I can't really. I can respect the history of it, but I'm also living in a day and age where that's kind of irrelevant.
I don't think so anymore. I think it's starting to come back into very relevancy, especially now.
How?
What do you mean?
How is it possible that can come back when the world's gender and fucking race is all muddled together right now?
I'm talking about the impact and insulting of the word. Trust me, there's not a lot of people that take that word very kindly. And I'm not saying you do. I get what you're saying. What I am saying is that like I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if I kind of fully agree with that.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not. That's not yours to agree with. You have to make your own decisions on how you want to sit with the word. But and I get a lot of people disagree with me about it, and I mean I respect everybody's opinion on it. Just don't try to oppress mine. Don't try to sit there and tell me how I fucking view it is wrong. I mean, I could give a less because in the way I fucking deal with life is this is a free country. I don't have to deal with you.
Yeah.
At all. So if you're gonna smile on my face and call me behind my back, then we're gonna be cool under false pretenses.
Yeah.
If you get it out in the open, then again, I can deal with it accordingly. I don't have to fucking deal with you anymore. It's simple.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want you to fucking come out and tell me that shit? And then, even when you tell me, I'm not gonna fight you over this shit. I'm just not gonna deal with you anymore.
Yeah.
If I sit there, if we're hanging out and we're associating, and you call me, I don't have to associate with you anymore. Now, if I sit there and fight you over it, then everybody's gonna go, you guys see that angry nigger beat up on that person that did, you know?
Yeah.
We can sit there and go through history class and all that shit. I mean, it's a very dark time when it was used against us. But I mean, we're in 2022 now, bro. Like, yeah, they do say never forget, but then you can't hold them to the past.
Yeah. No, what they say, like my grandma used to always tell me, you should always forgive but never forget.
Yeah, I mean, like I would rather, like those people back in the day, they openly said it. You knew where
you knew who they were. Yeah, you knew who they were.
Now it's like all these people are fucking kind of hesitant about it. They say behind your back. It always annoys me. So I'm like, bro, just tell me straight out.
Yeah, so I know who I'm dealing with exactly.
I don't have to waste time if I don't need to affiliate with you. Just fucking come out and say it, bro.
Yeah.
When Donald Trump was in office and all of got brave and started doing, I was like, hell yeah, this nigga said it, that nigga said it, that nigga. Dope.
Yep, because you knew exactly who they were.
You knew who you was dealing with, and you knew if you wanted to deal with them ever again.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that people don't know or don't understand.
No, people don't understand that. They want you to be in secret about it. No, I want everybody to be open. I want you to fucking live the life the way you want to live it. If you want to call me, do it. It's not true. And I'm not going to believe it. It's not going to break my heart if you call me that. But it also gives me the understanding, okay, I know what this nigga's about.
Yeah.
So it's very tough for most people to understand that. And most people argue me about that shit. And I'm just like, again, just like with you two, I'm like, hey man, y'all, 100%, dude, you have to live your life under the standards that you want to live your life under. That's how I live mine. Don't fucking sit there and try to oppress my living with your views.
Yeah.
If you can respect that, I can respect the fact that you don't want anybody calling you that. So let these niggas say that shit behind your back and smile in your face and take your money right to the bank. Straight.
Yeah. Did you hear about the famous French actor Juice Smollier?
Oh god. Juice Smollier, you don't Juice Smollier, huh?
Yes.
Not Jesse Smollett or whatever the fuck that dude's name is, right?
Well, we're going with the Dave Chappelle one. What he says, a French actor called Juice Smollier. Did you hear about this? If you look
Yeah.
at your screen,
Yeah.
that dude got one hell of a team. I have never seen a black man avoid jail like this in my life.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. And I already knew it was coming. That's what the main thing they have been bucking for.
Yeah, I mean, well, basically what they're saying is it's just so they could appeal it, but I mean, like I said, I mean that dude. I mean, granted, that dude got 150. And I'm not belittling jail. I'm not saying jail is easy. Well, actually, from what they say, he's going to jail, not prison. But it doesn't matter. Like I'm not saying that's easy on anybody. But that dude went from staging a basic hate crime to getting off of jail to getting incarcerated, only going to jail for 6 days, and then getting off.
Mm-hmm.
That dude, I don't know. Maybe I don't pay attention enough, but I have never seen a black man that got himself into that much stuff and avoided jail time like the way he avoided jail time. Like,
is that right?
I'm just saying. I have yet to see it, or at least I can't remember it.
I mean, what was he going to jail for?
You didn't see the whole entire thing?
Lying about blah blah blah.
Okay, hold on. You got to.
Well, I don't need to recap. You can just say if I was right.
Basically faking a hate crime.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you got gay Tupac, blah blah blah. Some dudes was gonna jack him. I mean, okay. Like you didn't think he was gonna get out? He faked the hate crime, yes, okay, but prisons are stupid overcrowded right now.
I mean, put it like this. Me personally, I thought they were going to give him some time. I didn't think it was going to be much time. I just didn't think he was going to get out in 6 days. Put it like that. Because the thing is, like it's one thing. This is how I feel. The first time he got out, I thought they were done. But when they retried him again, I said, okay, yeah, he's probably going to go down. But I didn't think it was going to be for very long. I just didn't think it was going to be for like 6 days. So I'm like, okay, they're definitely going to give him some kind of time. I never thought that he would just be in there for 6 days and they just get him right out. That's what I didn't think. I thought he would go down for maybe like, because even they said like if he was to go in there, he probably would have got out with half the time. But I would have never thought that he was only going there for 6 days and they would find a way to get him out. That's the thing. I was like, wow. Like I thought he at least being there for a few months. At least like 2 or 3 months, didn't get him out.
I mean, again, like, okay, they got a lot of room for other shit up in there, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but the fact that like they said, the thing is they were gunning for him. That's the key thing. Like when they're gunning for you, that's it's like OJ. Once he got a chance to get OJ, they got him.
but they just tricked OJ. This dude, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, let me ask you just simple, like, let me just ask you just a simple. Let's make it real simple. Does he deserve to go to prison for what he did?
What?
Does he just simply this? Does he deserve to go to prison for what he did?
I don't know. It is what it is. Sure. I mean, that kind of thing. I'm kind of like, yeah. He got caught. Everybody knows he's a fucking loser. So, okay. Chicks make up shit all the time and don't go to jail.
Yeah, I agree.
So, why do they want to make an example out of this dude? Because he's a gay black dude?
I think it's more because he's famous. But I mean, do you think it's based on
No.
because he's a gay black dude?
What?
I mean, do you think it's because he's a gay black dude?
No, that's a story that I really didn't follow a lot of.
Oh, so you're missing a lot of the key points.
I mean, I fucking got the gist of it, but it's kind of like tough because at the end of the day, I'm like, well, you're not. What are you taking some fuck killer off the murderer off the street? Are you making the streets safe now because the dude's in jail? I mean, well, when he gets out, what's he gonna do? Go on a murdering spree? Fucking swindle a bunch of people out of money? I mean, it's kind of tough, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. If you're like, like the crime doesn't fit the time.
Plus, I mean, at the end of the day, when he gets out, everybody's going to be like, "Oh, he's the greatest." After about 6 months, they'll forget all this sort of shit.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I mean, I think he should have got some time because I mean, I'm sorry, like, because like all the hate crime that you did, but I put like this, I don't think it's warranted. Like, like his time shouldn't be pretty much nothing, in my personal opinion. Because I mean, you did make an uproar and stuff, and you got a lot of people out of pocket. Just the way this listen to the story, it's like, nah, man, you kind of did it was a little out of pocket for faking a hate crime, and what I think really what it is that you made the police department look like the fools. I think that's really what it is. But yeah, do I think he should got something? Yeah, but it shouldn't have been nothing to like cry about personally. I mean, do I think 120 days was kind of steep? It sounds about right that they were what they would give him, but it's like I don't think like but his time should not be up to like a murderer or a killer. Like he should just be like you go in for a couple of days, maybe stay in solitary confinement for like a month, and then go home. And that's what they said too. Like he probably wouldn't even had to stay that whole entire time anyways. He would have just finished it. If he would have did it, he would just stayed in there half the time and just wouldn't went home.
Yeah.
So I mean, I mean, do I think there's bigger issues? Yeah. Do I think he should have went in? Yeah, but do I think he should have got? Yeah, I don't think he should have got no like lengthy amount of time. It's not warranted. It's not warranted the time of you need to be in jail for the rest of your life or you're a heinous criminal. No, it ain't that big of a deal. Go in for a couple of days or go in for a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks. Do your fucking time and go home. And I'm not saying that it's just that simple because jail is there's nothing simple about going to prison. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put out, but like even if it's like I think he did pay a fine. So or like I said, tell him pay a lot of money and then let him go home.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, to me, it's just not. You're right. Like it's not. I agree with like it's not that big of a time. Where it's just like it's not worth it. Do I feel like he should do time? Yeah, but I feel like even if he just paid the city, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But but at the same time, we're dealing with Chicago too. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. Like I said, to me, like I said, it again. Do I think he should have probably went to jail, did some time? Yeah. Should it have been anything harsh? Nah. It should be no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to go to jail, stay there for a little bit, sleep, eat, and
Mm-hmm.
then go home.
Yo, just like daycare, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah, keep him away from all the other inmates. Maybe put him in solitary confinement. Let him use his phone and internet and shit. Like my grandfather, like when my grandfather back in the day when he got arrested, they told me a story where like because he got into a bar fight and then he got arrested, but like he only had to serve time on the weekends. So he worked on the weekdays and spent 3 days in jail on the weekends. So, which they don't really do that anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what happened to my grandfather because the dude to my grandfather out of pocket and he hit him with the pull stick right over the dude's head. And got into a bar fight, and then he went to court. Said you just got you go work on the weekdays and then you go to jail on the weekends.
There was just plenty of dudes who did that.
I mean, not in my lifetime. I never heard of it. Put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I just never heard of it happening in my lifetime. Everybody who I know, it's like they'll get like 7 days or 15 days or 30 days. Like they'll get a short amount of time. But I never heard of anybody who like, okay, go home on the weekdays and then to go to work and go to jail on the weekends. Like I don't hear about that anymore. At least not probably just not since I was on this earth.
Shit. They can do it online now.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say. I know. I mean, there is house arrest too. I know they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'd rather be on house arrest more than anything else. But which I think that's probably he could have got that was house arrest and just stay in your house and can't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, which I think that'd be fuck. Like I said, if there's one way I would love to go to jail, it's to be on house arrest. You can't leave the vicinity of your house. Hell yeah.
Fuck. Huh. That's interesting.
Shit, man. I did it for I did it for COVID this entire time. What makes you think I would have any issue staying at home on house arrest and not having it, not being happy about it?
The fact you got to pay for it.
Oh shit.
Yep. My neighbor went through that shit. He got arrested for something stupid. And it was like, you got 90 days in jail. And he's like, okay. Or something happened. Like basically he got a ticket. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to jail. Went to jail. And then it was like, well, you have an option for house arrest. And then he was gonna do it. And he said, wait a minute, to do house arrest, you have to pay for the monitoring and all that shit. And he was like, it's not cheap. Fuck that. Put me in jail. They put him in jail for fucking 4 days. Prison was overcrowded, so they let him out.
Yeah.
And that was it. He didn't have to serve shit else in 90 days. He wasn't on probation, parole, nothing. They just let him out. Done.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd rather do that shit.
Yeah, but that's a gamble. He could have been in there for fucking another
9 days, yeah.
But yeah, he was like, fuck that house arrest shit. That shit's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I guess just like the breathalyzers, you're spending $400 or $500 to get it installed. So just like house arrest, fuck that, go to jail. Gamble that way. Unless you got your homeboy Jesse Smollett. People
the dream team, the new age dream team.
Yeah. For you to be part like my generation, I had to grow up on your stuff. I have to, like I have to like when I like I had to like look up to you guys somehow or grew up on your stuff as a kid.
For him to be your generation, he has to be making music when you can understand what the he's saying. When Ice Cube was coming out and he was doing No Vaseline, you didn't know what the fuck No Vaseline meant.
I wasn't around for No Vaseline.
When fuck Dre Day came out, you didn't understand what he was talking about.
But I still was raised under it.
But you didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. That's great. I could sit there and say, oh man, I was around when fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks were first created, but
but that's what I'm saying. You still were raised up under it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still in most of your childhood. Like these are guys who like you typically at that age range you could possibly look up to. I'm not saying you did, but these are the people that you could look to inspire you to be what you are as a man.
What's the fucking statement you're making is so incorrect, because if that's the case, then again, I grew up on Luther Vandross and fucking the Isley Brothers and fucking Earth, Wind and Fire and Kool and the Gang.
I don't know about that, because
how did I not? That's all my parents.
But that's not saying that's more your parents. That's more your parents than you.
Yes, but that's what I was raised on.
Yeah, but that's still more your like you weren't you weren't alive when they were. I shouldn't say you weren't alive, but they weren't like when they were at their top, when they were active. You were like and at the top, that wasn't, you weren't even around or even had any like for me like I was around and understood and realized when Snoop was at his prime, when Dre was at his prime. Yeah, I was. Yes, I was. NWA was not Dre. Chronic was Dre's prime. That was when he was at the top.
Yes, and you still were not that. Bro, Chronic came out in like 91, 92.
Yes, and I grew up on that.
You did not grow up on that, motherfucker. You were not old enough.
Yes.
So you did not grow up on that.
I did too, because I was 4 years old. That's exactly what that means. Because like I said, that stuff was impressionable for my upbringing. And that was impressionable on your upbringing that you grew up.
What you try to say, unless you had a job and was 20 hoes and pimping at 4 years old, you did not understand what the.
But that's what I'm saying though. You like if you were like at that age, then that you can't look up, you can't be racing them. That was just the era you grew up in. But you didn't grow up on those guys. You grew up in that era with them. So when they're adults, you were adults. And when they're teenagers, you're like right around the same age.
What the hell? What? Dude, your brain is fucking. You just want. The crazy thing is, you guys understand that those dudes are fucking classics. So you guys just want to be part of that. That's the funniest shit about you guys.
It's not about being part of it. It's about we were raised under that stuff.
Yeah, you were under. I don't even understand what raised under something means. That's the weirdest statement I've ever fucking heard. I was raised under it. The hell does that mean? You were either raised on it, like I said.
No, what that means is this: when you in your formative years, when you were growing up, these were the things that could have possibly.
Let's see if this is even a fucking phrase that even Google could even believe. I was raised under it. Hold on, let's see. Go ahead, you can keep telling me whatever. What is being raised under something mean? Let's see. Google's gonna be like, yeah, that's not even a statement that Google recognizes.
Of course, because it's Google. Point being is what it is.
Because you can be raised by.
Huh?
It says you can be raised.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm telling you exactly what it is. What it is and what it means is that these during your impressionable years, these are the things that you grew up under and grew up with when the people were typically at the prime or at the prime or at the at the prime of their career. Like I said, I wasn't there. I'll give you NW. I wasn't there for the NWA, whatever. Part of that wasn't even on this planet yet, so I can't say that. And anything before that, I can understand. Once you got to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and that era, the Death Row era, yes, because that was part of my formative years. I grew up on that music. That's the music I grew up on. Not saying that Luther Vandross, all that wasn't around, but that was way past their primes. At that point, that was oldie music. You know, when I was a kid, that was oldie music. That wasn't new. That wasn't a new. That was old.
By the time, but that's just it. You did not understand. You did not understand anything about that music, bro.
I'm not. It's not about being understanding. It's about just.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That okay? So you can tell me, I was raised on Japanese music.
Yeah, you can actually be raised under that.
Yeah. I like the music. Didn't understand what they were saying, but
but the thing is, did you grow up under your impressionable years?
Hell yeah, I'm dead at fucking shit all the time. That's dope to work out to.
Even though I don't know if I believe you, but
motherfucker, you need to listen to my playlist. I got some old gangster shit in there. I used to, but see, that's just it. Like you guys watch anime now. Like I watched anime, but I more watch like fucking Japanese films and shit like that. I was watching subtitles. The fuck.
Yeah, you grew up on those martial arts movies. Like, yeah,
not martial arts, bro. I'm not, and I did watch a kung fu flick or two, but I'm shit like Desha Otaku and all that. They were like little series. It was like TV shows, but they were in like Japan and shit like that. And I would love watching that shit. Me and all the homies used to watch that, and we would literally have one homie that knew where to get all those fucking things from, and he would download them, and then we would watch them. So yeah, I watch shit like that all the time. But I mean, I was raised on it. Half the time, I know fuck that. I mean, reading subtitles is cool, but I mean, I didn't know the language. But
again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could say I was raised on anime because I grew up with that during my impressionable years. So that means those things could affect me as I got older. That's what that means.
Like Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know the difference between Dragon Ball Z and the Chronic? Years. Fucking years. Dragon Ball Z wasn't hot until 2000s.
Yeah, but I watched it before it became hot. Like a lot of people think Toonami. I was watching Dragon Ball Z before it was on Toonami, and a lot of people don't remember that.
So my homeboy had every Dragon Ball Z poster and shit in his room. I understand that.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't mean shit. That means you were banging out Dragon Ball Z stuff as a kid, but you were like, man, but I was listening to Dre and Snoop and blah,
yes.
Blah. You were not.
Yes, I was.
And you may have had the music playing. People around you may have been playing it, but you knew nothing about that music. That's the one thing you won't understand, and that's just because you want to be part of that era, and that's cool. You can want to be part of that era because that era is when everything fucking happened. The shit that you guys have now is trash.
Nah, I won't. Nah, what's going on now is after my era. This is not my era. This is not my era.
What you fucking a million? This shit, what are you, a million years old, bro?
Nah, what's going on now. If you talk, my era goes from, yes, I would say about 91, 92,
bro,
all the way until 2008.
3 years old.
Huh?
Cannot say your era is 3 years old. Your era, as soon as you was born, that was your era, dog. You know.
No, I'm not saying when I was born. When I got to the point where I could understand stuff, I grew up under it, and it could be impressionable for you. Yes, because you grew up under that. That's the music you grew up under, and you got to see it. Like I got to see them in a problem. Now, why I say I understand everything what's going on? Of course, I was too young.
You know, we need to have callers. I need to have adults that can literally explain this to you. that you are crazy as hell. But I mean, hey man.
Hey, I'm down. Like I said, let's get Keith in here first, and then we can all have this debate again.
He's
Like I
gonna
said,
be the same way as you. He's gonna want to be
because,
part of it.
oh my god,
Y'all niggas want to be part of this era. It's dope, but we need adults in here. We need motherfuckers that are. Can we get some stuff? Can we call some professors or something that will be like?
put it
Look,
like this. No. Okay. Put it like this. No,
something is not a real phrase. I'm just
hold on. Okay. Put it like this. We've said it before, and like I said, we'll pause this conversation. We won't have it right now because I want to hold on to this conversation. I want to bring this back up.
I want.
No. What?
I need
What?
adults.
No.
I need adults. I need motherfuckers in the music industry to go at this.
Put it like this. What we said when did we said we'll do a live call, like if we get our first plaque, our first award, whatever.
I can't wait that long, bro, because your ass is gonna be at that point. You gonna take over everything. Your fucking era is gonna be when Pop Tarts and Thundercats came out and everything.
I won't say all that. I watched Thundercats, but that wasn't my era.
Motherfucker, this nigga gonna be like Voltron was my day.
No, Voltron wasn't my day.
Whatever, bro. How is it Voltron wasn't your day, but fuck?
Because I wasn't around when Voltron was going on. I wasn't around when Voltron was going on. Voltron played when I was a kid, but when it was like when you guys were growing up, that's more your era than it's mine. But stop taking Darkwing Duck and Batman '92.
What the fuck? What channel did Darkwing Duck come on?
God, I forgot what channel that was. That was years ago.
Bullshit. How come I can remember but you can't?
Because that was a long time ago.
Because you was fucking super. I was waiting for you to fix your motherfucking mouth to say it.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, but I don't care. I grew up on that. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That was my ish. Was it DuckTales? Fucking like I said, you're definitely not taking Batman '92. F that, dude. We will fight for that one.
You said Batman.
But you ain't fucking with Batman '92. Stay away from that one. Batman animated series.
Oh, you can definitely have raggedy ass Batman. You can fucking 100% have raggedy ass Batman.
I'll take that then.
Yeah, you can have that. But Darkwing Duck.
Nah, F that. You ain't getting Darkwing Duck either.
Smoking. Darkwing Duck was the shit.
You're not getting Darkwing Duck.
You don't even know what channel it came on. So
I don't remember what channel it came on.
Bullshit.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Okay, how come I can remember what you can't? Oh, that's because I remember watching. I remember being like, oh fuck, I gotta go watch Darkwing Duck, and turning on the TV and changing the channel. That burned into my fucking brain. Was just sitting in front of the TV and your mom was like, oh, here's a channel. Here, you can watch this. That's the difference. When the Chronic came out, I remember being like, this is dedicated to the niggas that was down from day one. Welcome, Death Row. Changing the fucking, ain't nothing but a G thing. Dre Day, these nuts. I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers, quit motherfucking wearing J. Curl, quit paying motherfuckers perms, save. I remember all those fucking songs. Your ass doesn't. That's the difference between growing up and living in that era and being a child that just had motherfuckers playing the music around you and being like, yep, I grew up under that. The f does that even mean? You did not grow up under that. Motherfuckers that were growing up around you were listening to it. So you were quote unquote impressionable and feel like, yeah.
That's my point. That's what I mean.
But that means you know nothing about that era. But that's the same point I brought up saying, if that's the case, I fucking was raised on the Isley Brothers. And
yeah, but were they like big? Like I made. Well, no, I can give you Michael Jackson. Who can I give you? Who can
Isley Brothers?
I'll give you NWA. NWA definitely. NWA is yours.
No, I'm telling you right now. I keep explaining it to you, and you keep saying no. Earth, Wind, and Fire is bigger than Dr. Dre. The Isley Brothers are bigger than Dr. Dre. You can all you want. That shit is fucking transcend. That is a global fucking group.
Yeah, baby, and that not in our era.
Everybody's era, dog.
I'm not saying they're not legends. I'm not saying that they're not great, but I'm just saying, like, if you look at like when I was growing up, they were lame. Ain't nobody listen to that.
You are. Okay. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you and your like 4 homeboys were like, this shit's lame. But that's just it. Everybody's parents fucking played that music.
Yeah, they did.
So
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, it took me becoming an adult to appreciate that music.
But that means you grew up under it, just like you did, quote unquote, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. There's a difference though. I was alive during that era. I wasn't alive during that era. That's the difference.
I actually didn't die.
It doesn't matter. When they were at the top at their prime, I wasn't around during that era. I like that era of music. I wasn't there for. Even though I grew up with it because that's all my parents listened to. I didn't grow up in that era on any level. Like I wasn't alive on any level, so I can't say that.
So you're telling me that so you did grow up on Hanson then? You were alive.
I didn't grow up. I'm gonna say I grew up on it. I said was playing.
You were alive and in your prime when Hanson was in their prime.
I want to say I grew up on it. I said
you fucking just admitted that. And
no, I didn't. I like said no, like said put it like this. I know. That is
damn, bro. You got some real hitters in your fucking day, huh?
Nah. Because if that's the case, then what about what not Elvis? Elvis maybe a little what you call it? What is it? You had what's it? Madonna in your era. Then you would get
a Virgin.
Okay. I got to think who was the pops guy?
That's when I found out white chicks were really slutty. Shit, I will definitely take that. But that's also when Little Kim and Foxy Brown were nasty sluts too.
No, they came after them.
No shit. I'm telling you, in my day, that's when you were like, oh, Madonna. Yep. Well, yeah, I'll take Madonna. She was touched like a virgin for the very first time.
But that was like early 90s. That was at like 91, whatever.
No, Madonna's way older than that, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying that song, like that MTV Award. What year was that? But that's what I'm saying. That's like Madonna would be there. Guns N' Roses would be probably you if you want to take that theory. Who else is there in that era? I'm trying to think. Maybe Metallica. Maybe I don't know. Metallica maybe.
Everything came out in 1984. So
there you go. So Madonna.
Yeah, you just said 91.
No, well, I said that song, but I don't remember. Like I said, I was around. Either way. So okay, so you got Madonna. Guns N' Roses would probably be you.
I can fuck with Guns N' Roses. I like them too.
Who else is there? I'm trying to think.
I like Billy Ray Cyrus as well.
Okay, you can have Billy Ray Cyrus. I'll give you that. I'm trying to think who's a lame pop dude in that era.
I got friends in low places with a whiskey roll. Low places.
Whitney Houston. You got Whitney Houston. There's one. NWA. Public Enemy will be you. Madonna. David Bowie. Grandmaster Flash.
No.
What's up? The Cure, I would say is yours. Marvin Gaye. Well, no, not Marvin Gaye. That's before you. That's before you. I don't know when Tom Petty came out. Maybe Tom Petty. I don't know what year he came out. Bruce Springsteen, I think. I don't know if he came out in the 80s, but Bruce Springsteen. Tina Turner, I think, would be you.
Prince.
I think Prince was before you. That was my mom's era.
Tina Turner was definitely not me.
Was it? Okay. Aha, which I don't know who they are.
You don't know Aha? Oh god.
No. I don't know. Will U2 be you? Did U2 come out? Maybe U2.
U2, wow.
Oh yeah, Sade. There you go, Sade. There you go. Oh, Rick Ashley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, that's definitely your era.
Bro,
That's
I
definitely what you grew up
really like Sade. Sade's made more children than an illegitimate black rapper.
with. Lionel Richie, I think it's before you because that's my mom. Africa. When did Africa come out? I don't even know who those guys are. A bunch of white dudes come to Africa. Oh, by Toto. My father's album's called Africa. I don't know.
Touch the rays down in Africa.
Oh yeah. Karma Chameleon. Yeah, that'd be you. Boy George. Boy George is yours.
Boy George, I thought that was culture class.
It's called Culture Club.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just reading it off the list. So yeah, so that's you.
Boy George, nigga, what you talking about?
Well, that's your era. So there you go. I think Rick James is before you. The Clash is before you. Oh, Cindy Lauper. That's your era.
Cindy Lauper.
Yeah. There you go.
Dirty ass too, man.
Like I said.
That's that Jack Tripper era, dog. That's actually a little bit old.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know.
It's all good though.
What is it? What is it? REM. I don't know if they came out, but REM looks like that'd be you.
REM.
Yeah. Queen is before you, so I can give you Queen.
Ooh, Queen, that's some dope shit right there.
And they sung my favorite intro of any song ever. So I mean of any TV show ever. Oh, Don't You Forget About Me. I think that is yours. Yeah, that is definitely your era. Don't you forget about me. Yeah, that's your era. I don't know the Pixie R's. The Cure. Oh no, I get the Cure is before you. Never mind. I'm looking at the dates.
Ooh.
Oh wow, okay. You got Salt and Pepper. I would have never thought that. That's okay. Salt and Pepper was 1988. Okay, cool. Okay, you got Salt and Pepper. Congratulations.
Talking about that's your fucking era too. Remember you?
No, I was too. I was too young. I was too young.
No, in their prime, you were fucking hitting it.
No, I was too young. I was too young.
That,
like I say, if that was because I would take NWA, but I can't. I'm too young. I don't remember them. I'm too young.
You know, we remember fucking Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I do. So yeah, Whip It, but yeah, Whip It. That's you.
You don't know that shit.
No, I remember Whip It. Whip It good. Yeah, that was played for kids. I don't know if that's your era though. Oh, it says it says the 70s. Never mind, it's not yours.
Because it was Devo, motherfucker. You don't even know who that was.
I'm saying, but that's not your era. Come look at it. They said it came out in the 70s, so I don't think you were alive during. Were you alive in the 70s? I don't know.
No, I was not. But
okay, so that's not your era.
I was a fucking group. I listen to this shit all the time.
Okay. Bonnie. It's Bonnie. I would say Bonnie Tyler. I don't know who that is. Oh, here you go. 80s Blondie. So there you go. That's you.
This motherfucker about to say the Bee Gees. I'm waiting for them to throw them motherfuckers out.
Van Halen, I think it's before you. Oh, Curtis, you got Curtis Blow. There you go. We are the Braves. Break it up. There you go. Got Curtis Blow. Shut up. Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. I don't know what that is, but I think that's yours. Can't Go With That by Elvis. I don't know who that is. Oh, you got Biz Marquee. There you go. You Can Call Me by Al by Paul Simon. Oh no, that he said he was in the 60s. Oh, Beastie Boys, there you go. That's yours. Phil Collins, I think it's before you. Duran, I think it's before you. And it's Bon Jovi before you. Yeah. So look, man, you got a bunch of white people in your era that I mean, if we're gonna go with the definition you said.
I mean, that's actually your definition. I was just playing along.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just looking at it.
Look at it like this. I'll go grab my CD folder. You go grab your CD folder, and we'll meet up and compare who's got what albums.
I don't really have a CD folder anymore. I just got a bunch of files.
CD folder anymore because yeah, I didn't have those songs. I didn't have those albums anyway because my mom wouldn't let me buy them. So I don't have those albums anyway. But I remember them.
Oh, what about Def Leppard? Did they come out when you were a kid?
I really didn't listen to Def Leppard.
Well, that's your era. Well, I don't know. I don't know what year that came out in.
I'm pretty sure Def Leppard is not my era.
Yeah, I don't think so. ACDC, I don't think it is. That's it. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna be like, "Oh, you got Britney Spears and all that," then you're gonna get this bullshit too in your
Dude,
stuff.
and most of those motherfuckers you named, I could sing a song, at least one by them. So yeah, I mean, I'll take most of those dudes. I have no fucking problem with it. But then again, there's plenty of other shit that came out at that time that I was listening to.
The Bengals, is that would be you?
Like you're trying to prove a point with all the white people. You're not saying shit like Public Enemy.
I did say Public Enemy. I said it earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Roll tape back.
What about Whitesnake?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well there you go. I don't know, Rick's
what was that song that came out? Was it something soup? Was it bowling soup?
I don't know. I never listened to those guys.
With Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana.
Oh yeah.
She
Okay,
was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Yeah. That shit was dope, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to listen to that shit when I leave you.
Let's see now. No.
But how again, you're saying these people are my generation. This is my people. This is my time. But then you're like, well, but this isn't my time.
No. That's not. No, you can listen to what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the 90s. I feel like grunge is like the greatest rock era ever. Honestly,
Again, you're saying the grunge era wasn't yours.
No. Okay, I'll put it like this. It was during my era. It was definitely during my time. I just didn't grow up under that music.
And you didn't fucking relate to it.
Huh? Yeah.
And you didn't relate to it.
I did not relate to that stuff at that age.
You didn't understand it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, at that age, yeah.
You did not understand gangster rap either.
I understand it to a point. Not
you didn't understand shit about. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I can't unless you give me video documentation of you crip walking at 4 years old.
Oh yeah, no, that never happened. That never happened.
You did not understand that fucking life unless you was.
I didn't say I understood the life. Incorrect. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Pocket checking niggas for their wallets. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. At that age, I was too young. Of course, I didn't know the life. I didn't have to deal with it. I was too young.
So you can't sit there and say, "Oh man, I grew up under that."
I did because it was during my impressionable years.
About it, it was no impressionable years.
It was.
You knew nothing about it.
Oh my god!
Impressionable, then you would know everything about it.
No, it's just that, like I said, I'll be honest with you. It's just I forget a lot of stuff, dude. Like I said, I age. I don't. I tell Keith will tell you, I got a bad memory, man. My memory's not the best.
I'm older than you. How the fuck you talking about? Oh, my memory. Well,
because my memory isn't that good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not have the best memory. You think I'm lying? Ask Keith. He'll tell you.
Oh God. So Keith.
But yes, I grew but Keith agrees with me. Keith, if you remember last podcast, he agrees with me a lot.
Of course he's gonna agree with you, but
because he understands we grew up in that era.
Wait a minute. So his memory's fucking as bad as yours?
So no, his is better than mine.
If I ask him this question, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah."
Yeah, of course.
Without going on Google.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You, my friend, are full of shit.
No, it's not that. I'm being totally honest with you. I don't have the best memory.
Guys were too young. I mean, again, bro. I'm like I said, I need some video proof of you, Keith, and B shooting dice, in the fucking public schools and gangbanging at 4 or 5 years old.
That didn't happen. I'm not saying all that.
Ain't no way in hell you were impressionable by gangster rap, but you wasn't.
Yes, we were. Look at what happened to us as we got older. Do you think we became all this because of ourselves? No.
The fuck does that even mean? You guys became pillars of the community and video dudes who watch anime and play video games. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
about gangster rap. Okay.
That's as we got older, yes.
The funniest shit is Game says he grew up on Dr. Dre and the Chronic.
Yeah.
And he's my age. So how the fuck are you growing up on that? I'm damn near the same age as the Game. You motherfucker are not. So how the hell did you grow up on Dr. Dre when we grew up on Dr. Dre? In that interview that you said you didn't watch the whole thing, he said, I grew up fucking on the Chronic. That's what got me into this shit.
Yes, that's what got all of us into it.
You cannot be younger than us, but you grew up on it too.
Yeah.
You grew up, runs of it, bro.
All right, you know what? Let's wait for Keith to get here and we'll do this again.
We need more than just Keith. We don't need the motherfucker that you've already primed. We need other people that we can phone in here and have this conversation.
Okay, we won't make that happen now. But in the future, I don't know when we're going to do it because I got to figure out how to do it.
Why not? Because all that's going to fucking happen is you're going to have Keith come on and be like, yeah, man, man, whatever. Like,
no, I have no problem with doing it. We just got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out. I don't try. You gonna try to pad your side with motherfuckers that you hype up like, yeah, man. Don't you think we grew up on this?
It's the same thing. You're gonna do the same with your side too. No, I don't think you're gonna do anything special.
Like, bro, I would be like, look, we about to have a fucking conversation. You down? And everybody, trust me, would fucking man. We need to take this to the internet. Can y'all start commenting and tell this motherfucker how?
Yeah, no, for real. Let's do it. Let's do it. We need y'all to start commenting. Like I said, I no, hold on, wait, let me say this. I actually said this last podcast because I know you weren't here, but I did a little intro to update you guys. I'm actually gonna probably cut this part into the beginning, but we really need you guys to start commenting, especially on this podcast. Like we need to have this happening. We want this to be ground zero of who was raised where and what. So, hey, if you guys listen to the podcast, I see the numbers coming up. Do us a favor. Go to YouTube on OPN. The link will be in the description down below. Go there and comment and help us out with this argument. You get what I'm saying? And mark my words, we will read whoever comments. We will read them. We will put you on. If you watch the last episode, we literally showed you how we're gonna do it. I'm telling you, we're gonna screenshot your comment and we're gonna put it on the screen and we're gonna go ahead and debate it. We're gonna shout you out, say your name, but do us a favor. Go to the YouTube channel, OPN, listen to this and comment down below. Because this needs to get resolved. Because this is some BS.
Yeah, I know. Because motherfuckers making up phrases like I grew up under these guys.
Oh my God. No, we ain't making them nothing.
Yeah, we are. Because your phrases are fucking hilarious. They might as well just call
just because you didn't grow up with the phrases, I mean, the phrases aren't legitimate.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
How does it not make any sense?
Because I grew up with that music. You saying I grew up under that music.
Yes, because I was raised under the music.
You were not raised under the music.
How and was I not?
Unless it was on fucking the oldie station. Your ass was.
When you talk about the oldie station, that was when I was growing up. That music was going.
So basically, you're telling me that you could do quadratic equations at fucking age of 5, right?
What does that have to do with anything? That would make sense.
I mean, you understood what fucking drive-bys and shit were at the age of 4. So I mean,
I had a basic understanding from the music. I never dealt with it.
You had a great understanding at 4 years old.
I said I had an understanding of it, but I never dealt with it.
Most dudes at 4 years old can't understand how to tie their fucking shoes. but your ass understood what fucking drinking a fucking OE and smacking.
You said you didn't understand what a drive-by was. Yes, a drive-by was very easy to figure out at 4 years old. That's when guys, speaking as a 4-year-old at the time, when guys come drive by the house and shoot up your house. Yes, that's A plus B makes C. Anyways, once again, I want to thank y'all for checking out this podcast. I want to shout out Ella Cool Pat and James for being on here as always. Beyond that, do me a favor on this episode, comment on this episode again. You know, if you listen to this entire thing, make sure to go to YouTube or OPN. The link will be down in the description below, and comment, because yes, we definitely got to figure this whole entire thing out.
G is a lying motherfucker.
Nah, BS, because Jane don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yep, and G obviously is a child prodigy. Just tell G he's the common day Doogie Howser, whatever.
Either way, once again, I want to thank y'all for checking out this episode.
Remember anything before he could tie his shoes, and that's real.
Remember, you can check us. Make sure to check out the Cliff. Yeah, you give me all tongue tied. Anyways, to end this podcast, make sure to check out the Cliff channel. The links will be down below. Of course, we're on various different audio podcasts at a delay. Oh, also, if you're listening to this at a delay, remember, this episode will be up on YouTube. So make sure, if you want to continue this conversation, to comment. Actually, what we'll do, we'll actually wait a couple of episodes, a couple of weeks before we bring this up again, to give you guys who listen to this on the podcast time to comment. So yeah, so make sure you go to YouTube, the OPN. The link will be down below, and make sure you comment, because yeah, we're gonna have this debate, and we definitely need more people in this. It can't just end with us two.
If you guys comment, we'll read your comments on air, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll read as many as possible. Put it like that. We may not get to all of y'all, but we'll read as many as we can. Yes, we will read them on air. No problem. As many as we can.
We'll read them all.
Yeah, but we'll read as many as we can.
All of them.
You want to do all of them?
We're gonna read all of them. If y'all think we can't get through us, prove us wrong. Send us like 1,000 comments.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do an entire comment episode after. Yeah, we'll schedule that later down. Like I said, we're going to give you guys time on the audio on the audio on the podcast. We'll give you time on the podcast platforms to respond. So we won't bring this up for a couple of months, but you'll have time to comment. So to make sure we're all on the same page. So yeah. Okay, fine. We'll do it. Put your comments in. We'll make sure to. He said he wants to go through all of them. Fine. Let's do it. I don't know if I'll be there to be on all of them, but hey, no problem. We'll do it. Send your comments. Let's get this. Let's get this conversation going. But beyond that, once again, I want to thank everybody for being on this podcast. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Yep, on the Truth or Dare fucking episode. So come up with questions.
Oh God. Well, that's gonna be a crazy one. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. All right, y'all have a good one.